welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review and wear test on this new YSL new skin tint. I think that is what it's called. It says NU. And it's called the Bare Look Tint, and we're gonna be putting this right on our face. But before we get started, I do quickly want to introduce myself. For those of you guys who are new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Jessica, aka The Mexican Beauty. I make videos on all things beauty, lifestyle, and fashion. I would love for you to go hit that subscribe button. Also, please don't forget to hit that notification bell because I'll make sure you never miss a video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this review and wear test. Okay, so I already have on moisturizer, but I don't have on primer. So we're gonna go ahead and prime the skin. So I'm just applying my Palladio Rice Primer all over the face so that I can just be fresh-faced and ready to go for the day. So let's talk about the skin tint. So I actually saw this on Sephora a few days ago. I just happened to be on the website looking for some new products to check out, and this was one of them. So it's supposed to be a lightweight skin tint with hyaluronic acid and buildable light to medium coverage for a fresh, dewy complexion. So right away, this is gonna give me a radiant finish. It's gonna be a light coverage, and it's a liquid formula. So this is supposed to be a skin tint that has a water cream texture for up to 24-hour hydration, leaves skin naturally enhanced with a radiant finish. It gives you the no makeup look. And what else do we have here? That's pretty much it. This does retail for $38. So I'm gonna be putting this to the test for all my people who like a very light coverage makeup look, makeup, no makeup type of situation. $38, and honestly not too bad for YSL. I mean, this is a designer brand, so it's not too bad. And here you do get 1 standard ounce, and it honestly looks kind of smaller than typical. Maybe because the packaging is not so bulky. And I did get this in the shade 9. So let's see. You guys know the drill, one side with a sponge and the other side with a brush. So let's go. I'm gonna use that much. This color actually looks pretty, actually, I don't know. It's starting to look a little too warm. It's like, this may be my color. It has a little bit of a scent in there. Actually, the color isn't bad at all. It looked like it was gonna be a little warm, but it's not bad. It actually has more coverage than I thought it would. I thought it was gonna be super, like, super sheer, but this is giving me way more coverage than I thought. And it's becoming one with the skin, which is also good. I have to say, I actually, first impressions, really like how this looks. Look at the difference between having the product on and not having anything on. Definitely covered my redness. It's not sheer, but also another thing that's really impressive about this product is that it doesn't look super dewy. Like, it looks like skin. I'm gonna use a little bit more for the forehead. Not too much, just because my forehead is pretty evened out. It is a water cream consistency almost. Feels very, very hydrating at the touch. It's like just the right amount of pigmentation in my opinion. Very customizable too. Like, I feel like you can make it more sheer if you want to, or you can make it more full coverage if you want. Okay, so now let's do the other side with a brush. I have to say I'm very impressed with how it performed with my sponge. I thought it was going to be much more sheer, or that the sponge would absorb too much of the product because, you know, it is a damp sponge, but it didn't. You can also apply this with your fingers if you do want that more natural type of finish, but I prefer to apply this with a brush or sponge just because I do want a little bit more coverage. Look at that. Literally, it's so nice. And you can see a little bit of that radiance, but it just looks so healthy. I think somebody with dry skin or even normal skin but likes more so of a dewy finish will love this. I do have to point out one thing. I have been having some dryness on my nose, so if you guys see a little bit of that separation, it's not the product, it's just my nose has been very dry. That has been happening with any product that I use, but I'm trying to just ignore it because there's nothing that I can do about it. I've just been moisturizing it a lot, but I just wanted to point that out there. So look at the product. It looks stunning. This is definitely great for somebody who does like a very natural, no makeup look. I am so impressed right now. I was not expecting this whatsoever. I will say, I feel like with a sponge or a brush, it applies great. I feel like the sponge really kind of set everything into place nicely. And I also feel like the brush You just brushed it on and bam, covered everything it needed to cover for me. The main thing for me is always the rosacea. I also think the color is very nice. I did hear that the colors run a little bit darker or a little bit more warm. So I would say with these, I would go a shade down. I originally thought it was gonna be like shade 11, but I did see some of the comments on the shades and it said to go a few shades down to what you may think you are. So I'm really happy that I went in with shade 9. And if you are around my complexion, shade 9 should work great for you. I will have my shade references down below so you guys can check them out. But I am really pleased. So let me go ahead and touch the side that has set a little bit longer, which is this side. It is a little bit sticky. Yeah, it is sticky actually. And it does transfer a little bit. I'm seeing it transfer, so maybe it still needs some time to set. But other than that, I just really like how natural this looks. So first impressions, very pleased. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the rest of my face and then I'll come back and give you guys my first initial thoughts with how it works with everything else, and then we can begin our wear test because I wanna see how this is gonna wear for the entire day. Okay guys, so I am back. I finished my entire face of makeup. All the details will be listed down below in my description box so you guys can check out the items that I used on the face. Let's go ahead and talk about this new YSL Bare Look Skin Tint. So this is what it's looking like, and I have to say I am absolutely so impressed with this product. It gives a very healthy glow from within. It looks absolutely stunning on the skin. I really like it because it looks like my skin, but better. It doesn't look like I'm wearing like a thick layer of makeup. It's very lightweight, very breathable, which is also another really good thing if you are somebody that likes to wear more so that makeup, no makeup look. It also doesn't feel as sticky as when I first applied, but it still does feel a little tiny bit tacky. So if you really want to lock it in, I would say go in with a setting spray. But that's why we're going to be doing this wear test so we can see how it does for the rest of the day. Right now it is 2 p.m. and we're going to be wearing this until what, 10 p.m. or so? Because I really want to see how this does the entire day. So far, so good. I'm going to go ahead, carry on with the rest of my day. I will also show you guys an in natural lighting clip so you guys can see how this looks with the natural light up close and personal. And that's pretty much it. Keep watching if you want to see my final thoughts. So far, so good. Okay guys, so it is now 10 p.m. and I'm ready to give you guys my final thoughts on the new YSL new Bare Look Tint. And this is what we're looking like after a long day. You can definitely see that we did pick up some dew, especially on the forehead. Another thing I will say is I was wearing my mask today and this does transfer a good amount. You guys can see how much more sheer my face looks on these parts. But honestly, I'm not too surprised because it is a skin tint. I wasn't expecting this to be like extremely long wearing and like sticks to the face. It definitely does sheer out a good amount, especially if you do touch your face. And I kind of was expecting that because I was noticing that it was sticky when I first applied it. So I was like, I feel like this is gonna transfer easily. And then I saw it on my hands and I was like, that's what I thought. But I honestly think that it's not bad. I definitely do think that you can find better products at the drugstore, tinted moisturizer wise. You guys know I always rave about the e.l.f. CC cream, really good stuff. I'm looking for my tinted moisturizers. Also, the new Neutrogena one is really good as well. Which other one is really good? The Wet n Wild one's really good. So I definitely do think there's drugstore alternatives if you don't want to spend the money for this. But if you do like YSL Beauty, and let's say you do like a very, very natural finish, perhaps you have more so dry skin, you want something to look fresh, radiant, I think you will like this. I'm actually surprised that it's not as dewy as I thought it would be. But this is definitely geared towards somebody who wants that like glow from within and also wants that light coverage effect. So those are my thoughts on this $39 product. I definitely do think it's for some, but not for all. So I'm gonna go ahead and go because I'm exhausted. I wanna take off this makeup, but don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy watching it. Also, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button because that makes sure that you become a member of family here on YouTube. And with that being said, I have nothing else to say. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay beautiful. And I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.